Hey guys, JayKrawls here. This is the Repeatable boss, the Dreadnought. Wanted to put together a video that hopefully will help you put together a strategy. But first we need to look at its defenses. It has 3,500 hit points with 1,600 armor. Now you want to chew through that armor as fast as you can because when you get to the hit points it takes a little bit more damage from fire and from depth charge and torpedo damage. Notice the depth charge damage, which does 100% during the base. But the torpedo does 110% to the base after you've chewed away the armor. So knock off its armor and then hit it with as many torpedoes as you can. That's going to help you defeat this guy. All right, there you go. You see 5% chance getting the Ironclad. Awesome unit. Okay, Dreadnought attacks. You got three attacks here mainly. The Bombard, the Broadside, and the Launcher attack. Let's start at the Bombard attack first. Now there's a 95% chance it's going to crit against your planes. So make sure you do not put all your planes on the same pattern. I've had that happen before where I've lost almost all my planes on one attack. So you want to be very careful not to do that. Um, Also, this explosive damage. So the second attack you'll see here is the broadside attack. And now this attack, if you have units that are behind blocking units, they're better. So make sure you put all your meat shields up in the front for this attack. Now this third attack, it's a random attack. You don't know where it's going to hit, but there's a greater chance it's going to hit that one unit 6 times in the same spot. So I prefer this attack than the other two attacks myself. Okay, I'm going to show you different boats and their attacks and what they do. Now, the power boat you might be tempted to use because it does torpedo damage, and that may be an option for you, but sometimes it's a gamble because although this attack does torpedo damage, you're not guaranteed to land all attacks on this shot, as I'll show you here in this attack. You only gets like a 36 damage. The other one lands just to the right, and I needed a good solid attack. And since the unit's weak, doesn't have much armor, it will die pretty quickly. Now the mine layer is a great unit because it has decent armor and it does depth charge damage with that third attack. You saw that nice crit here. Now the second attack here I use and it kills the unit, but I didn't show it because the video got cut off. Big deal. Okay, so let's move on to other units. The Naval Trooper is a great unit to use against the Dreadnought, but however it is very weak. So if you have some strong units, that's okay to put that guy in the bag for attacks. But if not, you want to beware. All right, I'm going to put another power boat in here, and I'm going to attack with these guys. I like to start with the Naval Trooper because it always seems to get a crit the first time. 358 damage, which is very nice. It's taking 70% of damage right there. So that's very nice. And here we go. We do it again. It doesn't crit this time, but it gets 179, which is still pretty decent damage, but not a lot of health on these guys. So you want to put them in the very far back, and you want to protect them for as long as you can to get as many attacks out of them as you can. All right, for some reason, I attack with the drone and doesn't do very well. So pretty much a wasted shot. You also see that the board 2 died right there. That's because I did not have it behind any blocking units. With that second attack, you need to put it behind blocking units. Now the Pelican did 190 damage, which is not bad at all, but the Pelican also only has 385 hit points at this rank. So it's not going to last too long. So be careful when you put that guy in battle. Okay, I'm going to use the powerboat and use a torpedo attack this time. And it does do a little better, but like I said, you've seen that first attack, you're not guaranteed. That one did 149, 169, so which is not bad. But it dies pretty easily. Of course, with that attack, anything would die. But it doesn't have any armor, so it is going to die a lot quicker. Okay, now I'm going to use a formation that actually beat the unit with the guy with. So anyway, I'm going to use my bore 2s and I'm going to attack first. As soon as I get those shots available on attack, make sure they're critting. Make sure you're getting as many crits as possible. If you don't get any crits after attacking 3 times, you might want to exit and try it again because it's essential. If you're getting weak shots out of your bore 2s, then it's going to end up hurting you in the end. I also noticed I put some meat shields up front because I want to protect those ships as long as possible so that I have them to defend my planes in the end. Also on your board 2s, you want to make sure that you have you don't have the anti-air shot enabled, you have the other land attack because it's perfectly spread out for the 2 subs at the end and it'll actually hit the subs. So you may need those in the last. All right, just notice there that the second attack on that guy, which is the broadside, as soon as it peels away your meat shields on the front, it's going to start chewing through your planes and units that are in the back. So be very careful. If you lose your front line too quickly, you might want to exit, just because there's a good chance you won't make it to the end. Okay, so I know I'm going to do very well on this one, and I'll win because I still have my boar's in pretty decent shape, and that I still have a good health in my sub here. So it'll be pretty easy to take out the rest of these units. All right. Also, the guy takes fire damage, which is nice. Okay, and we'll see here that I'm down to just 3 units, but I still feel confident here because I have this torpedo attack that's almost going to kill it with a little bit of fire damage, and my boar is ready to attack, which is going to wipe him out here. That's perfect. This is a perfect what you want at the end. Now, it's more perfect if you don't lose any units, but that means you got to rank all your Navy units up first. All right, see that third attack that I talked about? You want that to not be the anti-air attack. Um, and gonna have to fire this on this guy, and we can soften him up so that I can finish him off with some of these attacks. Now, see, your subs can hit planes, so you have to be careful of that. All right, now that he's gone, I win absolutely nothing, which is awesome. All right, I want to end this with some cool pics. My son was playing the other day, and this glitch happened to him while he was fighting the Dreadnought, and it was cool. It was a land battle. So we set everything up just to see what happened. Yes, the whole battle took place on land, which is really cool. I asked some my banana helpers to send me some pics of how they beat the Dreadnought. And here's some that I got. Colwyn had a no loss formation, which is really awesome and rare as well. But you can see at the end here, his units almost did not. I mean, look at that. Almost all of them are hanging on by a thread. A few of them haven't been touched, but most of them have been seriously damaged here. But good one there, Colwyn. Also, Scream here. You see the pattern he used, buoys and the M10s up front, and then he's got the bores, and then in the back, plenty of torpedo action to fight this guy. And you can see him winning there easily, uh, closing out at the end. So appreciate it, Scream, for those picks. And also, we had a fellow YouTuber here who has all max rank units, which I'm very jealous of, which makes it easy to put the Navy troopers in the back if you have that much defense in the front. You can see there, look at that. I mean, the guys in the back are hardly even touched, and so as well as his M10s, everything is still pretty much alive. So great job with that. Now, closing out here, this is something that I'm going to make a video of just to show you, I think is the future of Battle Nations. See you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video.